welcome to the Cinema Gold Show. I'm your host, Larry Leese. And on this episode of Netflix Roulette, we begin our holiday edition. Each week, we're going to dive into a holiday movie featured on Netflix. First up, we have the Christmas Chronicles. This is actually one that I haven't seen. I know it came out a couple years ago, 2018, I think it was. But before we do that, we'd like to thank our sponsor that makes this all happen, Poddex, for sponsoring this episode. If you're a podcaster looking to grow your audience and get more engagement, or you're a new podcaster and looking to get started, check out Poddex today. Go to poddex.com, use the promo code Larry21 to save you 10% off. And now on to today's review of the Christmas Chronicles. Some movies get made because the filmmakers have a story they desperately have to tell, a tale that could change the world forever and speak volumes about the human condition. Then again, some movies get made because Kurt Russell looks awesome in a beard and would make a really cool Santa Claus. The Christmas Chronicles is that second type of movie, a fairly conventional holiday fantasy about two kids who stow away in Santa's sleigh, accidentally ruin Christmas, and have to team up with Saint Nick to save the holiday and by extension, the world. It's a perfectly decent setup for a Christmas flick, and it's reasonably well put together. But Kurt Russell is the one that puts the Christmas Chronicles over the top and turns it into potentially a minor holiday classic. As Santa Claus, Russell gets to berate children, guilt-trip adults, charm his way through a car chase, and rock out with the best of them. He portrays Kris Kringle as the coolest dad ever, full of magic and reassurances and just enough disappointment in you that you actually want to change, if only to get his approval. It's a different take on the character than Edmund Gwen's iconic performance in the original Miracle on 34th Street, but in its own way, it's just as satisfying. Kurt Russell is matched rather well by his young co-stars Darby Camp and Judah Lewis, who play Kate and Teddy, two siblings left alone on Christmas Eve. Their father died in the last year, their mom is overworked, and Christmas has lost all its magic. But when they uncover evidence in an old home movie that Santa Claus might be real, they set up cameras all over the house to try to catch him in the act. The fact that their scheme actually works raises serious questions about every child in the world who already tried to do this, and implies that either every single one of them had their own magical adventure with Santa and has been keeping their mouths shut this whole time, or that these two kids simply did it better than anyone else. Neither of these theories are supported by the text, but it's not the kind of movie that holds up under close scrutiny. Instead, it's the kind of movie where Santa panics in mid-flight, loses his reindeer and magic hat, and winds up stranded in Chicago with two brats, getting in one misadventure after another. It's adventures in babysitting if Elizabeth Shue was Santa Claus, and there's nothing wrong with that. Indeed, after a conventional start, the film gets increasingly imaginative as time goes by, introducing new and fantastical elements of the Santa Claus mythology, including magical pocket dimensions and weird chainsaw elves. Director Clay Kaitis from the Angry Birds movie makes his live-action debut here, and it's a confident, thoroughly enjoyable holiday treat. The simple premise is wholly forgivable in the Christmas family movie genre, where familiarity is rewarded instead of decried, and Kurt Russell elevates every single scene into something vaguely, if not outright, magical. A good Christmas movie doesn't just work as a piece of entertainment, it works as a tradition, and it's easy to imagine to the Christmas Chronicles with its breezy humor, mildly novel take on the magic of the season, and absolutely delightful lead performance by Russell, becoming a respectable part of the holiday canon. It may not be one of the brightest stars in the holiday movie firmament, but it sure as heck twinkles. So what's our verdict? Well, before we get to our verdict, you gotta hit that subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up if you like our video. And of course, support the channel by going to buymeacoffee.com/cinemagold. So now, Kurt Russell is one of the all-time great movies, Santa Clauses and the Christmas Chronicles, a conventional but likable holiday fantasy with a charming cast and a few imaginative scenes. It's probably not enchanting enough to watch every single year, but it's definitely good enough to watch every other Christmas just for a pleasant change of pace. So let us know in the comment section below, what did you think of the Christmas Chronicles? Have you watched it? Have you not? If not, check it out today. And get ready as we draw closer and closer to Christmas. And let us know what your favorite Christmas movie is down in the comment section. As always, thank you so much for watching and listening. We will see you next time.